Hello, folks. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about food, junk food, and add-ons and sides, right? So, I think a few months back, me and my sister went to this fancy place. It's a cafe. It's called Chiclo Cafe, and it's a cafe in India, in the south. In Tamil Nadu, I think it's there in a few places. In Chennai, at least, right? So this cafe, we ordered some burger, something. My sister ordered all this, and it was initially I was like, okay, my sister is she's hell bent on eating this junk, and then I noticed that okay, the burger was mostly this bread. I usually don't eat bread, but I would love to eat the veggies inside the burgers. No patties and all. In this case, there was no patty. I think my sister ate the burger actually. So yeah, that had patty, but the other one was kind of like a. Actually, it was a sandwich. It looked like pretty big and like a burger, but anyways, it didn't have any patty of sorts, so no deep fried stuff. It did have bread, so I still ate it. Bread doesn't usually do good to my stomach. And inside was all veggies and all good stuff. So this was mostly healthy, whatever I ate, the sandwich, right? But the interesting part was, I think me and my sister, both of us, for the sandwich and for the burger, we got sides. Like we didn't ask, it just automatically came, right? So all these fancy places, they give you sides. For example, they give you sauce or ketchup or stuff like that. And then they give you stuff like, say, chips. They give you fries, French fries, right? So they give you a little bit of it, right? I think a lot of fancy places and a lot of fancy people expect stuff like that. For example, they expect a little bit of sides along with their sandwich and burger. For example, they'll expect some drink, a Coca-Cola or whatever, or just like any drink, a cold drink usually, and then along with something spicy. So if the sandwich is spicy and all, and then they'll expect some French fries along with their burger, or they'll expect some chips, and then they'll expect some salad slightly along with their sandwich and whatnot. So for example, I've been given beetroot and potatoes, raw beetroot and potatoes, I think, as a salad, just a few pieces, like 2-3 pieces along with my sandwich. Alright. And also a bit of lettuce, I think, or red cabbage, something like that, or just cabbage, I forgot. Kind of slightly grated, not very much grated, but slightly grated. So what is the problem with these add-ons, right? Let's talk about what are the different kinds of add-ons that you can see. Recently, I've been getting a lot of vegetable salad in my office, cafeteria, you can say. Anyways. Basically, what they do is they make the vegetable salad, and then they start putting a sauce. So I'm like, I don't want any sauce, and then I just say put black pepper and salt. The other thing that they also put is, I've been planning to get rid of it. I still haven't told them enough times. I'm like, it's fine, but it's not exactly fine. So the vegetable salad is all raw vegetables or boiled vegetables and boiled stuff like boiled peanuts, boiled sweet corn and whatnot, or sprouted green grams and whatnot, and sprouted chana, basically chickpea, black chickpea, the small one, or sometimes the white chickpea, but these days not so much. And then there is broccoli and whatnot, cucumber and lettuce and red cabbage and carrots and beans and capsicum, green capsicum, so a lot of things basically. And then they put all this, and then I say put black pepper and salt. So that is kind of like my add-on instead of any sauce. The sauce that they make is mayonnaise plus ketchup, so it's a bit whitish and creamy. Not whitish, sorry, reddish and creamy. Light redded, because basically mayonnaise is white and ketchup is red, so they just mix it up. So ketchup is dark, right, in this case, and not a very watery ketchup, I guess. So anyways, mix it up and keep it. It's all looks a bit okayish, but I'm sure it'll taste nice or maybe not nice. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I'm like, don't give this to me. Don't give this mayonnaise and all that. I don't think it's healthy. Mayonnaise, fat. I don't know, but anyways, I don't want it, and I don't want the ketchup for sure. Like, I don't know what ketchup and what not they use, and anyways. And the mayonnaise also probably store bought, and I don't know what additives it has and stuff like that. Anyway, I don't really need it. It's not like I want it or I like it, and I don't consider it healthy also. And even if it is nice and I like it, since I don't consider it healthy, I would just say I don't like it. That's all. That's the only thing that I need to know to say no. So after black pepper and salt, what they start putting is chaat masala. This is a kind of powder that probably has many additives. I don't know what. God knows what. I've been eating it for the past few days, probably 10 days, I don't know, or more. 5-10 days at least. And they also put oregano. God knows what additives it has and what processed food it has. So it's very little, but then it adds up every day. And when you start eating every day, you get used to it also. So I ideally want to get rid of it. I'm not sure how much I'm addicted to the taste, but the thing is this. It's important to not get addicted to the add-ons or sides. In this case, my add-on was say this chaat masala. Black pepper and salt is probably fine, but even then, I'm a guy who used to eat a lot of salt, so it's not so great, right? So I mean, you just start eating so much salt that your blood pressure has problems, right? And in general, it's not a good idea to have a lot of sodium. I think salt usually has sodium, so this is just white salt, table salt. And pepper, I don't know what are the effects of eating too much pepper, but I don't think I eat too much pepper, so I don't think it's a problem. But yeah, I'm guessing this pepper powder is not freshly ground pepper powder. In my case, I have always freshly ground pepper powder. Like it's just pepper, and then I grind it up when I need it, so it's freshly ground. But in this case, I think it's a store-bought pepper powder. So I don't know. I don't know what additives it has. And yeah, oregano and chaat masala, right? So you start getting addicted to these. The problem is you might always start eating these, and you might start eating more of these. So you're now basically not eating the vegetable salad for the taste of the vegetable salad, but you're eating the vegetable salad mainly because of the taste of the salt and the pepper and the chaat masala, which is probably addictive, and the oregano, which is also probably very, very addictive. Both of these are addictive in my view, right? So ideally you should not be addicted to these and be like, I need these to swallow my vegetable salad, which is probably a bit bland. I mean, you can get salt, you can get pepper, I think that's good enough, but nothing more, I would say. Though I have been taking this, but you don't have to make the same mistake. And there are similar add-ons, right? These are add-ons, toppings. People have add-ons, toppings, sides, and whatnot. For example, any salad, people have add-ons like I don't know, jalapenos. Like most of my salads have jalapenos. I just eat them. It's pretty spicy. I wonder what my stomach is doing with them. It's a pretty bad habit for me to eat them, but I've been eating them. I'm like, I will eat this first, and it's like eat the frog, eat the hardest thing, which is like pretty spicy thing, and also a bit sore. Jalapenos are pretty spicy. I don't know. Probably my stomach is probably crying, and my intestines are crying. My digestive system is probably like dying while it's taking up all that spice. I don't know. I mean, imagine that I'm calling jalapenos as spicy because a lot of people can easily eat it. They can eat more spice. I don't think I can handle spice even at my tongue level. I can't really imagine what happens in my stomach and in my intestines, right? And the vegetable salads have all sorts of sauces, chipotle sauce, sweet onion sauce, barbecue sauce, and whatnot. These are all available in places like Subway. And then you have stuff like cream, and then you have cheese added, so cream, cheese, salsa, a lot of things being added usually these days to vegetable salads, which is supposed to be healthy. But then you add these add-ons and make it eatable, edible. For a lot of people, for a vegetable salad to be edible, they have to add a lot of things. Only then they can eat the vegetable salad. But then the problem is it becomes a bit unhealthy, or probably very unhealthy when you start adding more and more stuff. So in vegetable salads, these are some kinds of add-ons that wouldn't do good to you. And then people have add-ons and toppings for ice creams. People have chocolate syrup, strawberry syrup, syrups on top of ice creams. Ice creams probably are especially the original ones or good ones, are probably not so much tasty. But then you add all these syrups, it becomes very tasty. Then you get more addicted. Probably without these add-ons, you would not eat your ice cream so much, which in itself is probably a good thing because you have no idea how the ice cream was made. A lot of times it's not even an ice cream, it's actually a frozen yogurt. Not yogurt, sorry, frozen dessert. Basically, there's a difference. Ice creams apparently are supposed to be made with milk. That's the definition. And for example, a lot of desserts in India are just frozen desserts. They're not made with milk. They're not made with actual natural milk cream. So it's not natural cream. It's just made with some bad chemicals, right? Which give texture and taste and whatnot to the dessert. So it's just frozen dessert, right? And then there are additives and preservatives and whatnot, color and artificial color and whatnot, and artificial flavor. It's never natural, especially even if they say it's apple flavor and whatnot. You can read the ingredients and it will say artificial apple flavor. Anyways, so all these add-ons like syrups and then add-ons and toppings. For example, people put candies. They put I don't know, jellies and choco chips, chocolate, any chocolate stuff, chocolate syrup or whatever, anything, right? And these add-ons and toppings make the food more nice and more junk and more addictive and more tasty, but it's also very, very unhealthy. And then you have all these sides and add-ons, like say in the case of burgers and sandwiches, sides like say french fries and chips. Maybe french fries, chips and sauce. Maybe if you didn't have the french fries, chips and sauce, you might not even eat the burger and sandwich, especially in the case of like say the burger. And the other thing being, leave eating the main thing because of the add-on or side, right? Let's say you eat some noodle, it's not very eatable or edible because it's not so tasty, but then you add sauce and then it becomes tasty. But then usually noodles I don't eat these days because it doesn't seem very, very nice and healthy, because a lot of oil and stuff like that. Depends on how you make it, I guess. If you make it just boiled mostly and not put so much oil and not fry so much with oil, maybe I might eat it, I don't know. But the noodles that I see outside is very, very bad, very shiny and oily and scary. The color it has, the sauces that they put in it, soya sauce and this sauce and that sauce, it's very reddish and very colorful and not in a healthy way. And then they add sauce to make it edible and then people eat it. Maybe if you didn't add sauce and didn't add the add-ons, you might not eat that unhealthy food. You might just get bored and be like, first start avoiding the sauce, and then you will realize that eating just this is not nice. So the sauce is what is actually keeping you addicted. The sauce is probably tasty, spicy, salty, multiple things, right? Or just one of these things. And it's making the noodle edible. So you just like the sauce. And the sauce is also not healthy, by the way. and you're like just eating it because of the sauce. If you get rid of the sauce, start saying no to the sauce, you'll realize that you don't want this, you don't want the noodles too, and which is a great thing. You can just avoid something unhealthy, probably, especially outside food. Maybe in your house, if you're cooking, great, or if someone else is cooking for you, if it's home cooked, great. And then stuff like chips and French fries, those are like giving you samples for making you eat more. Like because of the French fries, you might order one more burger to eat the sides, or you might order some more French fries separately, or you might say I want more add-ons, extra add-ons, and you might pay for the French fries. So initially they'll give it to you for free along with the burger, or in the case of they can give it to you along with a sandwich, or they can give you chips along with the burger and or sandwich, right? And then you might be like, give me more add-ons, and you'll pay for more add-ons, and you'll also be addicted to the chip or the chips or the French fries, because it's, of course, it's addictive. It's unhealthy food and it's junk food, and it's very very tasty, and it's engineered and created to be tasty, but it's also very unhealthy, right? And unfortunately it's very unhealthy. So a lot of tasty food, be aware and be careful, because it might just be unhealthy. If it's very tasty, if it's tasty, it might just be unhealthy, so just be careful, especially if you just got it from outside, because businesses are incentivized to sell more food to you, and not a lot of businesses have a lot of integrity, so they'll just sell more food to you regardless of junk food or unhealthy food, and you'll keep eating more. Maybe in small quantities it's okay, but then once you start eating in large quantities and frequently, so often, that it will just cause problems for your health, and that's what happens in today's world and in this era. That's why they're not banned, because in small quantities they are not poison, but then in large quantities, over time, that too, over a big period of time, even in small quantities, but over a big period of time, in a frequent in a frequent way, if it's been consumed, then it's bad. It's not good for your health. It's hard to sometimes even reverse the effects of these, I guess. I don't know, but I like to believe that it's possible to reverse the effects of a lot of these junk food, but maybe not all. Who knows? For example, a lot of them are carcinogenic, so basically what that means is cancer causing stuff are there in these foods sometimes, right? Because it has some bad chemicals that can cause problems, and it's been scientifically proved by some people, and also it's better to just not take some things. So yeah, you can probably read. I still haven't, this is just an assumption, because I know that a lot of junk food can cause problems, including cancer, I believe. Just an assumption, but that it can have like a lot of cancer causing agents, because, or it can just be like, it can end up in causing cancer in some people, and yeah, of course, heart diseases and whatnot, cardiovascular. But yeah, I'm sorry, that's just an assumption. Yeah, I just wanted to call it out. But yeah, there are cancer causing agents out there, and just be careful that you don't end up taking them up, and they're called cancer causing agents with some research only. So yeah, these sometimes these add-ons are made to ensure that they make the main food edible, like salads or whatever, or even ice creams, or make the food more addictive, so that you buy more of that food, more ice cream, more sandwiches and whatnot. Or it's just an entry way for you to get more add-ons, like they'll give you some chips and very little chips and very little French fries along with your burger or sandwich and all, and then you might just want more, and you'll ask for more add-ons, or you'll separately order a big French fries or chips, and that's a lot of money, and that's good for the business, and it's just bad for you, because it's just an unhealthy add-on or a topping. So that's all I had for this video. I need to go. Bye bye.